most of you probably know that my trip back home wasn't ideal, very long, uncomfortable 40 hours adventure, but more of a misery of 40 hours. And, oh, look at that. And I really hope you guys enjoy it. So let me break it down for you. So basically, when I was sitting and waiting for the airplane, and then I looked out and there wasn't an airplane, and when I turned around, there was a line of people trying to figure out what was going on. It turns out that the airplane's radio wasn't working, so they decided to send all of us to get some food and back to the hotel. And we're stuck in there from the time I was supposed to take off to the time I took off. That was 10 hours with probably another 3-4 hours I was at the airport. So I was there all day. Flight didn't leave until like 11:30. Luckily, I ran into 2 Canadian girls. Know what you're thinking, but no. I ran into them, and one of them spoke good French, and I was able to bounce back and forth off of her, trying to get an idea, and I ended up hanging out with them pretty much the rest of the day, which was kind of nice to have someone that understood English and a little bit of French. And so Alex, Sarah, pretty sure that's what your guys' names were. Thanks for letting me hang out with you all day. That was a good time. And the trip home begins. We're at the border of Belgium and France, and the border patrol stopped us. We looked suspicious. Pretty long day. I think I've been traveling for 16 hours. I'm not even in Montreal. Not even in Montreal. I'm tired. But it's been a long day in the bathroom. Once I got to Montreal, I had to go get all my luggage and drag it through the terminals and go to our little makeshift hotel / where you're going to go tomorrow line, for flights and all that stuff. And we got my flight, it was pretty early in the morning, and got my my hotel information. And once I got out to the street, it was probably around 1:30 in the morning, like once we got through all this process, and I stood at the front, or I was like one of the first ones, got in line, stood there. The van comes up, and it's like a Sprinter van with, loaded with seats, so there's not a whole lot of cargo area. So I was like, there's people, whatever. They filled up, and they couldn't get my big bike box, and so I was like, take the next one, no worries. It's like 10 minutes wait. Happens again, same thing, but this time, instead of me just saying, yeah, go ahead, I'm alright, I get swarmed. People just coming around, all bags flying everywhere, people freaking out. And I missed the bus again. And it happened 3 more times. Same thing. People swarming, carry-ons flying over my head, and people just not happy what's going on. So once I was like, I'm done. It's like almost 2:30. I just want to get off my feet, rest a little bit. So I just told the guy from Air Canada, I was like, just get me inside, and I'll hang out somewhere out for the next 8 hours, which I ended up doing in this room. It's 4:30 a.m. On the East Coast. I got in at 11 midnight. I haven't slept since I got here. Just because of the time change. I'm not really that tired, but I'm exhausted. I can't sleep. Until carrying a lot of crap with me. All this pain in the ass to move around with. Following the footpath to America. Captain's Log, Day 2. I just got done watching Star Trek, so I'm all like Trek
almost home. About a 40-hour mark my travel day. It's gonna be nice. Finally get home. Next clip is of the view outside the window of the Grand Canyon. It's pretty sweet.
I'm in LA.